Hey Eric.
Yeah, man.
Remember that time when we filmed the perfect putter and everybody got mad at us because we didn't have the Reko?
Yeah, I do vaguely remember that. What about you? Do you remember that time we filmed an approach disc video and everyone was super upset that we didn't have a Berg, which I had never heard of?
I will never forget in all my days.
Here it is, baby.
Yeah, that's right. We're testing out Kastaplast. Let's go! Woo! So testing out Kastaplast.
Very interested to try this out. Don't have a ton of expectations. Kastaplast is a independent disc company out of Sweden, if you don't know. Apparently really popular. We got a lot of requests for us to try these. Plastic feels awesome.
Hard discs to get a hold of. We've got a couple from Bangin chainz and we purchased a couple as well.
All right, so we have 4 different Kastaplast molds here. We have the Kaxe Z. We have the Kaxe, the K1 soft plastic. We have the Berg K1 line. And then we have the Reko in the K1 line. So we have a bunch of K1 line plastic here. Difference is with these Kaxe soft versus regular.
We've got some comps too we'll be throwing. We'll just throw them in there as we go. We're not like 100% positive on what the comps are. So we're just gonna be trying out some different things. We've never thrown these until today, so should be fun. Let's get into it. Dylan, what are you going with?
Dibs on Reko.
Oh, wow. All right, well, now we know what Nathan's throwing. Dylan?
I think I'm gonna start with the Kaxe Z.
Okay. I'll go Berg.
Boig.
Kaxe doesn't make it.
Boig. All right.
We're at Sappenfield Disc Golf Course in Yadkinville, North Carolina. And I'm throwing Kaxe Z on hole number 1.
Got about a 210 foot Annie. Oh, that looks nice. Nice.
Yeah, baby.
That'll put you about circle's edge.
Yeah, it was a little far. It felt great coming out of the hand. All right, so this is the first comparable to the Kaxe. We're gonna go Discraft Zombie. We looked at the mold, the rim shape. They look very similar. Maybe a little different, but we're gonna see if they fly the same.
Yeah, parketh. It was a very different flight.
Yeah, it was a very different flight. That one seemed to be a little more overstable. I put it on a little more Annie, but they felt similar in my hand, which is what we were going for.
I'm gonna throw this Nathan's Jawbreaker Banger GT here as a comparison. I don't know if you guys can see this. There's water all over this disc, but it's almost got like a flattened center, like so the rim on the edge is higher. A review I was reading said like a flattened plate almost. This is supposed to be stable from what I hear. And it is. Not excellent, but still a good disc. Stable, right? Like stable to...
It'll fight back a little bit.
Yeah. All right, cool.
It's Jawbreaker, so, you know.
Yeah.
You turned it. And is it a... Oh! Ooh.
That would have been cool.
Eric,
yeah, so the Berg was noticeably more stable than that. Granted, that's a beat-in Jawbreaker plastic, but...
All right, I'm going to Reko on the K1 line. So initial thoughts of the Reko, I mean, their plastic feels incredible. This is some of the best plastic that I've felt. Just so grippy. It honestly feels like a grippier Big Z to me. So let's see how this thing flies. Oh yeah, parked. That flew nice, that flew nice. I think it does have a slight bead.
Nathan's fingers can sense a bead anywhere.
A slight bead. So the comparable we're throwing it against is the Luna here. Little less stability on the Luna. Not as good of a shot. Similar line, but the Reko fought back way better. I like it.
So just coming up to our first throws here, the Zombie and the Reko were both park jobs.
All right, hole 2, about 270 feet. You can play this a couple different ways. There's the hyzer play or the Anheuser play. So comparing the Berg to the Zone, I'm gonna play the Anheuser play here. I'm thinking this thing has way less glide, so gotta give it some height.
Man, that was stable.
Woo, stability. Stability. Did not want to turn over. Let's see how it compares to Zone. Similar in stability. Neither of them wanted to turn over. I felt like I put those on a decent anhyzer. So yeah, comparable.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Reko. I'm gonna go back in Annie, see what this can do.
It holds the line. Really holds the line.
Yeah, that holds the line really well. I put it a little too far right, but I like the way that it held that line. So if I'd have put it a little more left, that would have looked really good. So my comparable, I just put these in my bag. So I'm gonna go EV7 Fee, put it on the anhyzer line and see what happens.
Still moving away from the green feed based off match play.
Skins.
Looks good. Made the adjustment there.
Yeah, a little short, but they both held the line. That one looked like, the Fee looked like it was gonna come out a little early, so it might be a little more overstable, but they felt really similar, so.
All right, I'm gonna throw in an anhyzer line too, because I don't have a forehand. And I'm actually gonna throw the Kaxe Z and the Kaxe just to compare the stability of the two. The Kaxe Z is supposed to be somewhat less stable compared to the Kaxe, which is supposed to be the more overstable.
Do you have a preferred plastic between those two?
Honestly, they feel really similar in terms of like grippiness and all that. This one just bends more. Like the plastic feels really similar to me.
Yeah.
Like soft versus the...
They're both K1.
They're both K1. This is the soft versus this is just straight K1. So I'm gonna put a decent amount of anhyzer on it and see if it fights out. It did fight out.
Did fight out. Pushed a little farther than the Fee.
Yeah, K1 soft Kaxe here.
Oh yeah. Sneak in.
Not bad, they both fought out. Honestly, those seem fairly similar to me.
I do.
That could be a plastic difference, but both feel great. Good discs. I run hole 4 here, 231. Straight ahead, we're gonna do a couple mid comparisons. I will say the Kaxe and the Kaxe Z, they're like right on the line between mid-range and driver, and that's what I was reading online too. So I'm gonna throw the Kaxe Z, compare it to my Manta, little red ripper action. It's tough to get things dry today. It's like 100% humidity and there's water all over the grass. So.
I will say though, the plastic that Kastaplast creates here is the plastic I would choose to throw in the wet conditions.
I was reading a review and it said something about like feels like Swedish black magic is massaging your fingers while you throw. So get that in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Feel that. Looks good.
Yeah, it's gonna be long. No, right on it. It's parked.
That's a great throw.
Thank you. Did not turn over, which is nice. Let's see what Manta can do.
Red ripper. Straighter shot. Ace race.
Straight down the hill.
All right.
Similar. I felt like I threw the Z a little bit flatter. The Manta flipped a little bit more, but.
All right, I'm going K1 soft Kaxe from the standstill. A little flat. I'm gonna go flat with it, yeah. Ooh, about 3-4 feet from the basket like that. Yeah, I can tell, well, before I discern anything, let me throw this. Yeah, okay, that thing flew almost identical to my beat-in buzz. So that's the kind of disc you can throw in a line drive and you know it's gonna get you some glide to the destination point that you're going for. I like that.
It's got a little juice rim right here.
Yeah, so like a dog bowl.
Yep. All right, so I'm throwing the Berg. Everything we read online said this is a 150-foot disc and under. We're going about 240, so let's see if it'll get there. With my arm, maybe not.
Get left! Nope. That thing said,
I mean, that
nearest landing zone. Did it.
That thing just stalls. It got up, I mean, it's a one glide. So it's not, as soon as you get it up in the air, it's gonna come right back down. All right, I'm gonna go pig. Just got this pig sent to me by a super fan. All right, you know who I'm talking about. Super fan sent me this pro pig. He said he watched one of our videos and I talked about it, so he sent it to me.
He pulled it a little bit.
Yeah. He pulled it a lot of bit.
I'm gonna try this banger.
It was given to him by a super fan.
All right, they're not exactly similar. Obviously, the banger has the thumb track here. We'll see what happens.
Good hole! All right, we're gonna show a little bit of a distance drive here. So I'm going with the Reko, 335 feet. I'll compare it to the Luna. What I'm gonna do is try to put this thing on a slight bit of hyzer, see if it'll flip up, because that's what I do to my Luna. So my guess is that it's a little stable to do that, but we'll see. Well, not the best.
Inbounds.
Not the best. All right, Luna.
Did not flip much for you.
It did not. That flipped. And got about the same distance.
I was about to say similar spot.
All right, I'm gonna go Kaxe Z. Put it out on a little bit of an Anheuser angle.
Stable up! Yep. Yep.
I definitely did not put enough angle on that.
Dylan, notice you're doing a little different run up.
Trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to slow down a little bit.
You watching some overthrow?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Comp zombie.
I don't know why you don't just go to disc craft, because that's a great throw.
It was a good throw.
Good throw, Dylan.
Short, but oh, good.
I'm tempted to throw this forehand, but like that's not a very good distance. I just know it's gonna fade out. Should I just go for distance?
Yeah, bro. Whatever.
I'll just go for distance, bro.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'll take two, please. I'll take two.
Eric going with the. Ooh, I thought he was gonna sneak a forehand in there.
I thought about it. Maybe I will. We haven't had a single.
Sneak a forehand in there.
A single forehand in this video yet, so a little forehand Berg action.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's in the basket. Oh!
Ooh.
Wow. Muy cerca.
That's how you approach it.
Yeah. I like that approach.
Nice.
All right, the Reko beat Nathan's Luna by like a couple feet there. He wants to redeem it.
Well, I want to do the definitive. I'm gonna do a run up. I'm gonna do a run up here on this about 300-foot hole. It's dead straight shot, it's flat. I want to see if the Reko has more distance than the Luna. So let's give the old college try.
That's gonna be tough to beat.
Ooh,
That's a rip.
That's pin
that's
high.
a rip.
Pin high on a 290-foot hole.
Things I like about the Reko. Honestly, okay, let me know in the comments. Is the Reko beaded? It feels like maybe a micro bead, but I also have been wrong before. Yeah, Eric, what are your thoughts?
Micro bead.
Micro bead, I agree. All right, Reko has been a great disc so far. If you're like, I'm looking for a really exclusive putter that I can't get everywhere, that flies like a Luna, it's got a slight micro bead like an EMAC.
Yeah, with
You want the Reko. You want the Reko. Here's Nathan to join the Kastaplast club. Wow.
That was a
Super hyzer.
super hyzer.
But honestly, very similar distance. It didn't flip at all. It just held that hyzer line super far. Not the best comparable in terms of throws. Reko's a great disc.
Last throw, Kaxe Z.
Ooh, gonna fight back. That thing did not turn over either. Reliably stable, I would say. Nice shot.
Nice, inside circle.
It's one of my best throws on this hole.
Oh, Kaxe. Soft.
Kaxe.
Eric, a big lover of soft plastics. Soft EV7.
I do love nice soft plastic.
Soft Kaxe.
Yeah. This feels
Soft pillows.
somewhat similar to like 400G Prodigy plastic, which I do like. It's a little gummy.
Are you a soft or firm mattress guy?
Dude, soft.
Ooh,
I don't
soft.
trust. Who wants to sleep on a firm mattress?
Yeah, Dylan, you're firm. I'm a firm as well.
That's
I
like
can
saying
sleep on the floor. I mean, that's how firm I
it's
like
like I like discomfort. I like this disc. Here we go.
Send it to soft heaven. Use your little angel wings and get left.
I will say I did turn it over. Whip. But I threw that as hard as I could to see, so. That throw is a little bit soft.
All right, some takeaways from Kastaplast. Ultimately, great discs, great plastic. Honestly, my favorite thing about these discs is the way that the K1 plastic feels. I haven't found a plastic that I like the feel of this much, other than maybe the Jawbreaker blade.
Yeah, I mean, the plastic feels amazing. Feels like you'd be incredibly durable too. My favorites were the Kaxe and the Kaxe Z. I feel like the mid-range overstable slot is still missing in my bag, so I'd consider bagging one of these. They're both, I did turn this over once, but man, they like reliably stable in general. Great distance.
Shout out to Bangin chainz for lending us some of these discs to test out today.
Also, if you're a big Kastaplast lover out there, let us know in the comments what other discs we should try. You know, other comps for these. We really enjoyed them, and we'd love to hear your thoughts.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel. We're trying to grow. We appreciate the support, and we will see you in the next one.
Woo! They are fairly rare. Right?
Yeah. I feel yeah. I don't know what to say. So I was just like, yeah.
Yeah. So.